friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to show you a really neat trick that I came up with recently. As you might know, we are in the middle of the move and that has made me reassess my planner collection and my stationery stash. Short version is I have way too much, so I am destashing. But while looking through all of my things, I did come up with this neat idea of duping a Moterm Versa or a Gillio Mia Cara. I did own both of those planners at one point last year, but I never really meshed with the format. I struggled with it a little bit. I felt like it was too much leather. It was too heavy for how I was using it for, which is just a regular personal planner. And I felt like I wasn't using the format at its fullest potential, so I decided to sell both of those planners. But this year, I decided to downsize from my Starbucks planner, and I am still using the Hobonichi Weeks as my main planner, and I am really liking it. But I also want to continue exploring different sizes in different formats, and I am reconsidering the Versa Mia Cara format now that I am changing up the way that I plan this year. But I didn't want to buy another Versa again. Even the Moterm Versa can cost a pretty penny, so I did come up with this idea. And first, what you're going to need is a wide B6 cover. And by wide, I mean you want the spine to be wide because you need a wide enough spine to be able to accommodate what we're trying to do. And this, by the way, is the Print Pression B6TN in the pure white, and it is a very bright white. Here's a piece of copy paper, and as you can see, they're nearly the same color. So that's really cool. It doesn't have to be this cover specifically. It could be whatever B6TN that you have. As long as the spine here is wide enough, anything will work. Next, you want a clear personal binder. This one here is a clear PVC cover that I found on AliExpress, and as you can see, it's a stiff cover. It's not like this PVC cover here that's very bendy. This is pretty much a notebook, but with rings in it. I recommend using this one if you want to try this dupe. You can also technically work with this PVC cover, and I'll show you how later on in the video. But I definitely recommend this one. I'll see if I can find an Amazon link for this, but I know for sure that you can find this on AliExpress. And here I already have one that's filled with Franklin Covey compact inserts. As you can see, this can fit Franklin Covey compact. The monthly tabs will stick out, but for the trick that I'm doing, these little tabs are going to do just fine. You have your clear cover, and this is technically the inner binder of the Versa or the Mia Cara. So you just simply take your B6 cover, slide it into the back, and that's it. There you go. You've got yourself a little Versa, Mia Cara, whatever hack. And since this cover does have a wide spine, it can accommodate another B6 notebook. Alright, close it up. There you go. It works just like a Mia Cara. Now the Print Pression B6TN does cost a bit, but compared to the Versa or the Mia Cara, this is a lot cheaper overall. So if you want to try this format but you're not quite ready to spend that much money just yet, definitely give this hack a try. So again, you can technically use this clear PVC cover as well as your inner sleeve. But if you use this just by itself, you're going to have a hard time slipping it into the cover. It's quite tough. So what you want to do is, first you want to add your inserts into the cover. And I'm just going to go ahead and move my inserts into this cover. Okay, so here we go. Look how cute this looks, by the way. This is so adorable. Okay, so in order to slip this into the cover, you want to tuck the clasp in. And then you want to have a hard page lifter to go with your back sleeve. And then just go ahead and slip it in. And there is still quite some give. You still do have to kind of work it in here. But there you go. So you want something hard like this to go with the soft plastic because you want the outer cover to mold around the inner sleeve and not the other way around. So this way you won't have such a hard time. So that is another way to do an inner binder with your cover. And here we are again with the B6 notebook. And it still fits. So let's try this with a different cover. I have here a B6TN with an elastic closure, and this is also Print Pression. These are the only two B6 covers I own, but I hope you get the idea. So again, we're just gonna go ahead and take our inner binder, slip it in the back here, take our B6 notebook, slip it in the front, And there you go. It is a bit snug compared to the Sophisticate cover, and their old B6TN is a bit shorter than the new Sophisticate one. So even if your cover is a bit shorter than the print Prussian one, this is still going to work. And that's it. That's basically the trick. One thing I will mention is the rings on these clear covers are tiny. They are 20 millimeters, so you might not be able to fit as much as usual. I'm not sure how 25 millimeters would work with this hack, but 20 millimeters will definitely work for sure. And you can also use this trick for a pocket Versa or Mia Cara. So here I have an A6 TN. I do recommend using an A6 size cover for a pocket dupe, just because the outer cover for the pocket size version is larger than the pocket size. So here's a pocket moleskin. And as you can see, it is wider. So I'm not sure if a pocket TN would be able to accommodate this, but an A6 TN will definitely work. So here we are. You've got your inner binder on the side and then a little moleskin notebook on this side. And there you go. You've got a little pocket dupe. This can also fit an A6 Stalogy, but it is quite snug. It technically closes, but I'm not so sure about this. Just keep that in mind if you're trying to do this. I would recommend a field notes notebook or a pocket moleskin if you're trying to do the pocket Mia Cara Versa. Whatever, you know what I mean. So here are both of them in action. I'm really glad that this idea came to me because it opens up even more possibilities for my folios. I love having notebook covers that have multiple uses because I feel like I can get the most out of them, and I'm saving a little bit of money by not feeling like I have to buy an entirely new planner when I want to switch things up. So I hope this video helped you if you are looking to try the Versa Mia Cara format. Definitely give this hack a try, and if you do, let me know. I love hearing about how other people use their planners. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do consider subscribing. This is Bao Bao Notes, and I'll see you next time. Bye!